guys, so we're back doing the next reading regarding what you don't see coming, like what major changes are happening in your life, what you don't see coming. So the number for this is the number 11, the Amazonite crystal. This could also be a reference for you to know that this could be a message for you, or the reading is for you. But this is Amazonite crystal, so if that was what drawing you in, or the number 11, you could be a life path 11 or a soul number 11. You don't have to be. And then we've got a moon card, moon elegy, and it's a new start is coming, new moon. So this is like somebody who's now stepping onto a brand new path and a new journey. The fact that we've got the number 11 here as well, and the message with that is you're being guided now to connect to your higher self. I feel like this is like a bit of an ascension, a level up kind of thing. I feel like you've reached like a milestone when it comes to your spiritual awakening or your practices. We go through like different parts of it. I feel like we go through death and rebirth like constantly. Like we're always learning, but I do think that this is more to do with the Amazonite here. This could have been a lot of balancing out a lot of emotions, whether it's happy emotions, anger, anything like that. Maybe forgiveness to that for yourself, forgiving other people. That's what I feel like this pile might have been doing quite a lot of, possibly. Taking accountability for certain things in their life, understanding that whatever happens is for them and not against them. So I'm going to get all the cards out, and then we're going to see where this story leads us to. But if you could like and subscribe to the channel, guys, it would help so much. And also the energy exchange is given, and you always receive more messages on future readings. So we've got Avalon Magic Tarot. The light that you are seeking is already within you. Follow those things that bring peace to your soul. Let go of outcomes. You will be released from the burdens you carry. Yeah, it's like surrendering this. Divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror, the crown chakra. So I feel like I'll have that one there. Forgiveness, the heart chakra. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. Now I do believe that you guys, I feel like that's what you've been doing. I feel like you're surrendering. You've surrendered to the ebb and flow in life. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. Safety, root chakra. I feel like as well, possible, maybe guys, you've been through quite a harsh journey. I feel like you guys might have had to do a lot of childhood healing, possibly. New beginnings, begin your new life. Yeah, you guys, I feel like you've been through quite a lot, you guys. I feel like with that picture there with she's got that light in her hand, I feel like it's like the light out of the darkness. I feel like you've been through quite a lot of I feel quite a heavy energy, and I feel like this is like, well, it is the Phoenix. I feel like you've been, now you could be a water sign, you could be a Scorpio, you could be an Aries. You don't have to be. You could be a Cancer. I do believe that you're arising like the Phoenix now. Whatever you've been through recently, I feel like you're finally seeing that light at the end of the turbulence kind of thing, whatever you've been going through. But now it's time to be focusing on your dreams and your goals now that you've done all this healing and this inner work. Now it's time to make sure you're dreaming, and possibly do a dream board, guys, because that also could be like that. This is about now manifesting creating your reality now. Now that you've been, I feel like you've learnt your lessons. I feel like you guys might have been through quite a lot of karmic past life, karmic cycles or lessons. But yeah, you've probably been doing a lot of, the fact I've got this number 11, if you are a life path 11 or a soul 11, I always say that 11s tend to go through quite a lot. Like, they do a lot of karmic ancestral healing. I do feel like they do go through quite a lot of a roller coaster. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. That's number 3 energy. So you could be a life path 3 as well, or a life path 11. Obviously, you could be at the age of 39 as well. Right, let me put that there. Number 20, Ember. Could be 20 years old as well. Number 16, Patience. Number 45, A Man Holding a Heart. That's a number 9. Could be 45, guys, or 54 as well. Could be 16 or 61. So you could be a life path 11, a life path 3, a life path 2, a life path 7, or a life path 9, or have any of them on in your numerology chart. You could have a birthday in any of them as well. But before I speak now, let me just get the rest of them out so I can piece this together. The Fool card. 3 of Pentacles. The Moon. The Sun. I'm dying to speak, aren't I? The Empress. What? The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Black Jaguar with the Old Soul. The Dog and the Friend. I'll do the affirmations at the end. Sensitivity and energy healing. Right, so just give me a minute, guys. I'll have a look. Right, guys. There's a couple of different things there, but I think this pile could be about a relationship for some. What you don't see, it's what you don't see coming. Now, for some of you, like I say, there's 2 parts to this story, but the first one is, I feel like somebody went through a breakup. Someone caused something in a relationship to end because they was jealous or envious of this connection. Someone used the mouth and the voice and the throat with the 5th chakra to ruin something that you had. Now, I do believe that this is why this forgiveness and this safety is here. Maybe you did have to build something up again. But for people who have been through that, who know that that person is their person, I feel like that person is coming back, because this person, what I'm seeing for this is they're about to take a leap. And take a risk, and because they're going with the heart, because we've got this man holding a heart, I feel like they've woken to the connection. I feel like whoever was interfering, they've realised now, because the moon and then the sun's here, they've been enlightened to what the situation was, and that you are the Empress. So we've got this Knight of Swords. This is like somebody who's coming in now fast with this. It's like somebody has had a huge epiphany now. Maybe they have been through a death and rebirth as well. I feel like this person as well, what they're realising is that you was a very loyal friend, not just a partner to them. I feel like with the old soul and the black jaguar, I feel like the comfort that you possibly brought with them, they realise it. I feel like there's massive epiphanies going on right now, and the thing is, it's like now if you have been doing some energy healing, say if you have actually had some Reiki or anything like that, or doing certain practices doing this healing, if this person is your counterpart, maybe you activated, or because you've been doing the work, it could have also triggered this person to be enlightened to this. Now that's where this dreams could be as well. They could be possibly having dreams about this connection, and they've got to come forward with this. Now you've been patient. I feel like, I don't know how long's gone past with this, but I feel like there's been some time gone past. Like I say, you've gained a certain level now. You've managed to create stability. You've managed to do the forgiveness. Then you've realised who you are and your own divinity. I feel like you've leveled up. You possibly could have done some courses in spiritual work. You're going through an upgrade with the sensitivity. Like I said, that the number 11, it's like being connected to your higher self. You've done this work, but you don't have to take this. But if you have been through this, where somebody, either maybe you didn't know what happened in this connection, maybe the person just walked away and you didn't actually get any, you don't actually know what happened, possibly. Because what did that say in the back of this? Now it's like, let go of the outcomes and you'll release from the burdens. I feel like you had to surrender this connection, even though you felt deeply for this connection. I feel like you was awoken to this soulmate. You knew this person. Now maybe someone might not have said anything to this person, possibly. You was just speaking in general, and something might have triggered them and they ran away. And then the light you are seeking is already within you. Follow that. What brings you, what brings the soul peace. So I feel like what you've done is, this could be a twin flame reading this, to be honest, because what I feel like is, I feel like something had triggered this person, and it triggered them into going into doing some shadow work. But also you as well, you've done something what's reflected back to each other with this sun and moon energy, and that's why I do feel like it's a counterpart. One of these could be a fire sign, one of these could be a Leo, sorry, one of these could be a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel like something has happened in this. I feel like you're both old souls. But this person, like I say, they've come to this realisation that you was their Empress. Whether that's too late because it's been too long, I don't know. Or whether you've been wanting this to come back, but what you've done is you surrendered this connection. I feel like you had to heal the heart. And I feel like because you had to surrender this and you stopped thinking about them, then that's why they're coming back now. Because if it is a twin flame, if you was constantly thinking about them, then that just, it makes them run further. But as soon as you focus on yourself and do your own journey, then usually that is when they do appear back in your life. And I feel like that is what's happening here. I really do. I'm not even going to read it a different way because I just think that that's what this is. This is something to do with that. Now we've got pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. And I feel like that's what you've done. And I feel like that's why this person now is coming back. I feel like now they're actually rushing in now because they're scared now because they don't even know. Maybe you've not seen them. Maybe you don't even speak to this person. Maybe they've got no clue about what you're doing if you're in a connection or anything like that. And I feel like if you did have like a telepathic connection, I don't feel like they know or can feel anything. So I feel like feel like it's as if like it's like no time, like the present, they're coming in now, like now that 11 as well, we can look at that as like that counterpart kind of thing as well. But also we've got prosperity, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Now I think this is what this person's been doing. Whoever's been doing all this healing work, I feel like they've just been focusing on the good in life and really showing that gratitude to themselves. And you, like, when you do that kind of work and you pour to yourself, you then get that back. I feel like you've awoken this person to this connection. I don't think they've seen it at first whatsoever. Now, somebody could have intervened when it comes to this connection. And it could have been a friend, possibly. Someone who you trusted. And they was envious of this connection. I feel like somebody could have said something. It might have been something small, but someone had said something. But the truth is coming out now. It's like whatever was hidden has come into the light. And this person now has come to the realisation of who you were and who you was meant to be to this person. And you're being, it's like the sun, it's like you could be a queen of wands, but it's like it's been revealed that you are their empress and they have to come and speak this truth to you now. Now, if this person has popped up in your dreams, then that also could be a sign. But if not, you might be popping up in their dreams. I feel like spirit is guiding them to show them that you was their happiness. But I feel like you've been on a journey now for, I don't know how long, but I do feel like you've been working on yourself, and I feel like you've really leveled up when it comes to your spiritual work. Like I say, you don't have to take this person back. But this is a brand new start, which is guided by spirit. And we've got this new beginning and this phoenix. I feel like this person has just gone through a death and rebirth. I feel like whether you was awoken to this a long time ago when you knew this person or not, maybe you did. Maybe you knew from the start. Maybe that's what scared this person, because maybe they've not had that kind of connection before. They felt safe with you. They felt the love. There was a lot of love, but maybe that just scared them, so they just ran instead and ghosted you. But as well, because of the moon here as well, there could have been an illusion around this connection, because if you did have a karmic contract from a past life that you had to resolve first, then that would have had to play out first. But if you are meant to be together, you will be back together. And I do feel like that's what this connection is. I feel like this connection is being brought back together now, because whatever contracts you was in has been fulfilled. So you get to start a brand new contract now. And I feel like this connection taught you how to use your voice, how to not react in conflict and like engage into like envy or any jealousy that and patience. I feel like this taught you a lot. And then also it taught you then your own self-worth and what you do want out of a connection and a relationship. I feel like you've just been supporting yourself and loving on yourself. I feel like you just surrendered to everything and worked on your dreams and your goals, and now this person is coming back with an offer. I feel like it is the counterpart for whoever this reading's for. Like I say, it doesn't have to be, but I do feel like it is. I feel like whoever's having this reading could be a life path 11, and the person who's coming in could be a life path 9 or a life path 3. Like I say, it doesn't have to be. I feel like it might be. Well, we've got 2 3s there as well, so it could be a life path 33 as well, or a 6. But yeah, this is more of a love reading for this read. Well, the thing is as well, I just realised with the Amazonite as well, this is for like emotional healing, so I do feel like it was a breakup with the heart. Also with this can also help when it comes to grieving and the loss of somebody. So possibly this could have been like a grieving when this person walked away from you. That was, now if it is your counterpart, your twin flame, maybe you did feel like you lost a part of yourself because the intense connection of this, but then that really catapulted your spiritual growth in your journey. And I feel like now, this person in this reading, I feel like this person has become, could be a yoga teacher, could be a Reiki healer. I feel like this person does a lot of energy healing. I feel like they help people, guide people on the journey. I feel like they're like a guru or a goddess, or the people come to this person who's in this reading for guidance and help because the wise one, the old soul, you know. Yeah, I do believe that, guys. Plus, I feel like your voice is a gift of yours as well. So maybe you speak wise words. Maybe you are some kind of spokesperson, life coach person. It could be a counsellor, anything like that. But I do feel like your voice, people come to your voice because people listen to your voice. Your voice is part of your gifts that you have. Plus, I feel like you're someone who's very calm. With the patience card, I feel like you're somebody who's very chilled, very grounded, but very, very wise. Got an inner knowing, intuition is very on point. You're an old soul, you've been in many times before. People come to you as well because they trust you with the dog and the friend and the loyal. You've got that unconditional love, and I feel like you've got unconditional love for yourself, and this is what triggered this person. I feel like this person realised that when they walked away from you, it weren't just this connection, it was a deeper connection. It was like a best friend. They felt like something was missing from them as well. And even if it was a small connection that you had, maybe you just met and then kind of went away, but whatever happened, it catapulted your journey off major. But like I say, this man, and we've got the man holding heart, this is your person coming back as a king of the king of cups, king of wands. I feel like this person might have not been a king when you was first with them, but they've had to go through a death and transformation themselves. So so they're coming back in king energy because they know that this is their empress. But you can switch the roles, guys. Like obviously, you know, it doesn't have to be a king. It could be a queen. You know, vice versa. Doesn't matter. Just take how it resonates. And if this isn't your story, it's not your story. But if this does resonate with you, and you've had a similar situation, this could be your story. But if you can let me know, then I'd love to hear. But this just feels dead nice. I feel like at first I felt quite heavy with this, but the more I've got into it, it's like, it's like a relief. Like maybe that's how you're going to feel when this person comes. Like maybe you'd felt, or maybe you're at a point now where you feel like that, and that's why this is all happening as well, because you fully healed that heart, you let that go, you surrendered to it, and you surrendered to, if this person was meant to be with you, you would be with that person. They would come back to you. You believe that everything's being guided and played out for the best of your interest. I feel like you've surrendered that, so you've just gone with it. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. You're not pushing it. So yeah, lots of love, guys. Bye for now.